Hello. Why do I think it's gonna be very easy to do this quickly? Hello, 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 hello. I hope you're doing very well. I decided to come live to speak about all of the energies, and I have done a lot of lives on Facebook and everything, and I just want to keep going, doing my energy updates here live instead of doing them pre-recorded and then uploading them. So, if you're here to say hi, otherwise, if you're watching the replay, just you can also say hi. I'll see your comments later. So, I ask you to come with me and really connect to your heart because wow, there's a lot of energies. And when you're gonna know what's gonna happen in March, it's like holy. We haven't seen such a turn of events. I don't think in on this earth in our lifetime. So it'll be very interesting though. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. For those that don't know, it's my birthday in a couple weeks. So it'll be interesting to see how the events and everything kind of unfolds even for me. Um, so I want you to start breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, just to allow yourself to come in this present moment and feel centered. We're gonna do a lot of things, and I'm gonna chit chat, but just centering yourself now, allowing your heart chakra to open, allowing everything that you need to hear to understand to be unlocked within you as I speak about the energies of this month and gonna come astrologically for all of us. Breathe in and out. You can start bringing forward the intention. It's the new moon today in Pisces, which is a sign that I know very well, as you probably can tell. So the energies of Pisces are bringing things to life through a different perspective. There's a lot of energy of Pisces right now because so many planets are there. I'll talk about that later. But what is your intention for this new moon? What do you want to manifest? What do you want to let go of? We'll do something later, or at least I'll see the timing and I'll give you maybe some pinpoints of what you could do if we have time to do it together. So bring your intention and allow whatever is going to happen today to unfold for the perfectly for you, for the betterment of your life, your relationship, and everything else that you wish. Breathe in and out. And we're asking to have this very sacred space today together, having our guides with us, having our ancestors and only beings of 100% pure love that want the best for us. Beautiful. So, hi if you're here. Just wanted to do a little centering before we start. So, today is the new moon in Pisces. This new moon is going to last the energies of your intentions for about 6 months. What I am learning is that the energies of our beautiful moon actually creates a ripple for 6 months. So the first one is always the new moon, and then you have the full moon 6 months later, more or less. So that will be probably at the end of August, I would think. I don't have the dates, but you understand the drill. So whatever seed you're planting right now, just know that they will unfold in the next months. Okay. So the new moon in Pisces. So yeah, Pisces is fusion with the other world. It's a bridge, right, between the worlds. It's the last zodiac sign. So we're completing a cycle. So it's going to be tomorrow, the first, well, not tomorrow, in 3 weeks. Tomorrow there's something also, but in 3 weeks when we enter Aries, that will be the new astrological year. That's how astrology works, right? So we are completing things right now. And I know it's interesting, right? We had a big push of solar activities. I can tell that for me, it was quite intense how much the energies were for me. So let me know in the comments if that was you too. Physically, emotionally, everything seemed to have been purged. And not everyone is going to experience these energies the same, because imagine if all of the planet would feel the energies very intensely at the same time, right? As I said in one of my my lives this week, like the world would stop running because everybody would not be able to do anything. Remembering that any energy that you're receiving and any symptom is only you releasing stuff. You're letting go of things that you're ready. And that was kind of us coming into Pisces season, right? We just entered Pisces last week. So it's very interesting that we're being purged just right before the new moon. Also, that we are invited to see. What I'm keep hearing is that that's one of the most potent new moon we've ever had. It's like whatever you want to create, there's, yes, Pisces is a bit of a dreamy sign, but it's also everything is possible. So it's like a portal for you to be able to create the life that you want. And it will be sustained with the two eclipses we have coming in this month. So if there is any redirection that needs to happen, they will happen. I know I am in the middle of one. You will see a new background uh, starting not so far from now. So it's very interesting to see all of the changes. Hi Lou, it's been a strong new moon today for me. It's in my seventh house, and my with Neptune there to me and my husband. Oh yeah, yeah, because Neptune kind of dissolves everything. And my teacher of astrology, he was saying, if you're trying to hold on to things and you feel you have like the ability to like control things and like keep these things the same, the energies around us right now, I mean, if you look at the map, I'm not going to share anything on the screen, but there's so many planets in Pisces. It's like it's a once in a lifetime time that we will see all these planets there, but it creates lots of movement. So wherever your Pisces is, which house it rules. So if you know your astrological wheel, your first one is always your ascendant. So if you don't know your ascendant, you need to look up for your chart. And you can message me because I have beautiful 50% off on all of my services until Sunday. So please take advantage of that and message me if you need anything. But so wherever your house of Pisces is ruled, imagine all of those planets there, how much energy there is. There's the North Node in Pisces. So we're coming into like what is good for me. Like it's a new era right now. Like yes, there's the age of Aquarius that's kind of for everyone, right, at the planetary level, but you individually, you are being called to go in this maybe in a space that you haven't been. Like the North Node in Pisces is really allowing us to connect to each other, to serve each other from a place of like a connect to me, remembering that we are one. There's a beautiful energy in Pisces. You can also dissolve in each other and have miscommunication, as you were saying, Lou. So it really depends what's happening in the seventh house's relationship. So for her, that's why it's that. When you have a lot of planets in one sign and one house sector of your chart, that's going to be where you're going to see changes or disruptions. And it's not to make it it's not for you to fear astrology. It's not for you to fear the planets because they're always there. They always been there. It's just that now we're understanding them more and how they affect us. So yeah. So this new moon is really about like what is the biggest dream you have, and we're gonna do a bit of like a manifestation exercise at the end. And I want you to like, if there's anything while I'm talking that is blocking you, whether you don't believe in yourself, whether you feel like you have self-doubt, that things cannot unfold beautifully for you, that whatever it is for you, write them on a piece of paper, and on a different one, because that other one we're going to keep it, you're going to put your dreams, your biggest dreams. And I want you to like dream as big as you can. Okay, so just keep that in mind, just keep that close by, because we're going to do this ceremony together. And then I'll tell you, but that if you want to create a crystal grid, hold the energies, you could keep it for 6 months, but just 30 days would be enough, I think. So you put crystals that you like together in a certain place. Just follow your intuition. It doesn't have to be in any other way than your intuition is telling you. And then you can use, if you want more wealth, a lot of cinnamon and those type of things usually help bringing the energies of abundance. All right. Tomorrow, starts the beautiful retrograde of Venus. And I don't think we've seen that for a while now. So Venus is love. It's also rules our finances. So in relationships. So not Mars, sorry, March, and 1st of March for Venus. So Venus is an energy that's beautiful. When it's retrograde, it's like any other retrograde. We had Mars retrograde. I think everybody's like, yay, it's not in retrograde anymore because it was really like I could feel like, when the arrow going back, it's like, well, are you going to leave me go forward now? Because I've been doing a lot of self reflection. I'm good with that. But now, this planet of Venus is asking us to reflect on past relationship. You might or might not, right? It really depends on all of your situation. So you might also have somebody else from the past where you might not have completely ended things, and maybe there's a conversation that needs to be taken place. I don't know. And if you're feeling like it lasts for about 40 days, so it's until the 7th, if I'm not mistaken, around the 7th of April. So understanding that this energy is going to ask you to go, yes, and look at, what were your values? Were you respecting yourself in those relationships? Are you choosing the best for yourself? That's the self-reflection that you need to do with the Venus and retrograde. And if somebody comes from the past, just allow yourself to ask yourself, is that relationship the best for me right now? Am I feeling that would be beneficial? Do I want to give it a try or do I not, right? That's all up to you at that point. Let me just look at my notes because there's so much happening this month. So yeah, because the energy of Venus in retrograde with past relationship can also bring old relationship and old patterns coming with them. So are you gonna fall again into the same loop with this, like, these old flames of yours, or are you gonna move toward, wait for something else, or like whatever is happening for you, you might sense that you're probably gonna want to reflect on your financial decisions, because Venus also rules money. So you might have all of these reflections coming up, and it could be a good time for you to look at your budget and just like look at how you want to spend your money moving forward. What else can I say? And then the retrograde is going to go from pair, it goes through Pisces and Aries, kind of. She kind of touches this planet, sorry, is touching those two. So it's like all about self-love and deep spiritual connections. Okay, so it's usually preferred not to make impulsive decisions during that time, but you decide what you want to do. I'm just sharing the message. Okay, so that's just tomorrow, and it lasts for 40 days. And then we're gonna have so many things. We have two eclipses in the month of March. The first one will be on the 14th. It's a blood total lunar eclipse. It's a blood moon, and it's on the 14th, and it's on in the sign of Virgo. This also, so an eclipse the effect of an eclipse is lasting usually for 18 months. It can last up to 18 months. So just so you know, Virgo energy is different energy, right? It's really about okay, it's about health, work, your routine. So what is it that you need to make decision about? And maybe you're going to have had energies, the energy portal of an eclipse, it always starts a little bit before. So you could have had a big event in those themes of work, health, or routine lately, just because we're going into that energy of Virgo, which is actually asking us to make the best decision for those three parts of our life. And it's gonna last, right? It's opening you up to, am I indulging self-doubt and perfectionism, or am I ready to let those parts of myself go, right? So we can even bring that into the mix. If you're feeling that's an energy that's around you, we could leave, like, let it go during the manifestation exercise we'll do later. Okay, then we're gonna have Mercury in retrograde that's also around the 14th, 15th of March. Of course, all of those dates, like the precise location, depends where you are on the planet, but it's about that date. And it will last for 3 weeks until the 7th of April. Again, this could be an energy that could be felt already because we're just 2 weeks away. Mercury retrograde, where we have experienced that many times in our life. I think we're always like, oh yeah, right, technology is not working. Is it Mercury in retrograde? Or for me, it usually will, like if I do a live, like I will have a hard time saying what I want to say during that period of time. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it's worse than others. So you're gonna have to rethink, review. A lot of our astrologers will say it's not the best time to sign contracts and sign like very important documents because you could miss something in the fine prints and maybe something could happen. So just see what feels right, but do a backup of your files if you can, and make sure that if you have something that you cannot postpone, like a signature of something important that you can't postpone, just make somebody else read it, or a lawyer, then you'll find yourself in a better position. Usually the retrograde with Mercury is slowing down, so even if Mars is pushing us forward now, it's still not in a it's still in Cancer at this time. So it's not like, yay, let's go. Like when it's going to go into another sign that's more fiery, it's going to give us more energy. But right now, with Mercury and everything, it's going to ask us to look within and just sense and feel like maybe if there is anything that happens during those planetary movements, what happens is just it's a gift, right? Sometimes we feel like we're doomed because of Mercury retrograde, but if there's like a falling off with someone and you can't go back from this falling out, but maybe that relationship was not exactly the best for you, right? I mean, if you can have a miscommunication without ending a relationship, so it's just sensing and feeling what is being shown to you. All right. March 21st will be Aries season. So the energy will shift then. So we are water, 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 water until we get to Aries, which is fire, and starting the new year at the astrology level. That's going to be exciting also because that's very important as we let go and reconnect with our dreams. Then the energy is going to be supporting us to move towards what we want to do. Again, understanding that when this happens, this shift happens, the new year in April for the astrology. We have completed the cycle astrologically, but we still have all of the other planets in retrograde. So we're gonna have another eclipse, exciting, at the end in Aries, the 29th of March. So that's gonna be a solar eclipse. So if a moon is really looking within what is not in alignment, then the solar eclipse is like maybe you're going to be shown something a bit more. It's not going to be so much the underworld. It's going to be like more in your face. I have a feeling. Some people have very big changes in eclipses season. For me, interestingly, if I'm looking back, I move a lot of the time around around my birthday / the eclipses, because interestingly they happen at the same time. What else can I tell you? I think that's pretty much it for that. Also, today we have 7 planets that we will be able to see in the sky. Of course, it depends where you live, because if you're in a very big town, maybe you're not going to be able to see anything. But understanding that this alignment, and maybe you're feeling the intensity of this week. We have solar activity. I wanted to show you a picture of the Schumann resonance here on my phone. It's not going to be but it's going to be enough for you to understand. So that's the energy we are receiving, right? This part here, this part is the past, and this part is like right now. So this is an energy like that is unseen. I don't think we've had that before. So just if you're feeling a bit unsettled, if you're feeling more thirsty, if you're feeling like you can't sleep at night and then you're feeling tired during the day, that could be the solar activity influencing your energy. And if we have 7 planets aligning, what I'm feeling again intuitively right now is that we are being realigned. And that's interesting that it's happening on the new moon. I mean, there's a lot of things I think that want to support us, humanity, and shifting into more of an alignment. What does your heart want? Can you just stop limiting yourself with your mind and allowing things to unfold? Can you believe in yourself? What do you have to let go of? So if you have any questions about whatever I shared so far, please put them in the comments. Otherwise, I'm just going to channel a few messages I feel for the collective and see what wants to come through. Yeah, you can put your comments anyway there. So they're showing me that a lot of you that will be watching this video, there's a bit of a pressure, like it seems like it's like a, some people it's anxiety, some people feel like, I don't know, like they feel restricted around their heart desires, and then there's other ones that are just feeling trapped, or like they just don't know where to go. So all of this energy, I want to say, I want to share another. They're showing me an image I got earlier this week. So when we're receiving, for example, those planetary alignments, those solar activities, there's a shockwave of energy that's going to come within us. And whatever symptoms you have, whatever things are happening, it's usually to redirect you where you're supposed to go. So if it feels very uncomfortable in a relationship, look at that relationship. Are you allowing somebody to cross your boundaries? Are you allowing somebody to not treat you the way you want to be treated? If there is something, because it's always about us, right? Universe is playing out what's happening within us, outside of us. If you're having issues at work, are you choosing to stay in a work you don't align anymore? And that's been something I've been talking a lot. But your work is not gonna change if you decide not to change in it, or if you change to stay in something that doesn't align with you anymore. And if you want to talk about something, I know I've been changing work and my own business so many times. Oh my God, you have no idea. So remember that these energies that feel uncomfortable are actually a gift from the universe, from God, from source, from your guides, saying like, hello, this is an area of your life you need to be aware that there is a misalignment. What are you going to do about it? Because what the eclipses can do, they will not do that for everyone. They can bring you somewhere else, because, or like some people can lose a job, they can have like something very sudden happening, because if you're receiving intuition about taking care of your body, taking care of your finances, maybe moving, maybe starting your own business, whatever it is for you, and you're not acting on it, at some point maybe something is going to happen from the exterior coming in to make the change. It's not as comfortable than making it on our own. So, at that point, that's you. You decide what you want to do with that. I'm feeling the solar energies. Yeah, I've been feeling them so much too. Um, so yeah. So feeling into like, okay, what is my life right now showing me that I need to shift into? And they're saying that a lot of us today, whatever day you're watching this is fine, right? Time is just an illusion when you think about it anyway. So take a moment, breathe, connect to your heart, and just be like, okay, like if I look at my relationship, is there anything coming up there? Breathe into it. And then my relationship, my work, my place of living, my health, my emotional state. Now, all of these are points through which your guides, your higher self can show you there is a misalignment, but you need to be aware of it and act a bit to make the modification if need be, right? That's your part. They can drop as many messages as they want, but if you're not acting upon it, then that's your part of this, evolution on Earth. All right. So they're asking me that you're ready to do this. They're saying that you're ready to drop into your heart even more now. So I would invite you to close your eyes. Hopefully, you're not going to be disturbed too much now, and otherwise, you can come back later for this little part of the the recording. But what I want you to observe is how whatever I've shared before, what has been coming up to the surface. Have you felt like are you feeling confident when I'm telling you you're going to dream big today and you're going to make this beautiful manifestation for the new moon and Pisces, and you're so supported? Do you believe what I'm saying, or is there any part of you that says, yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen? So we don't judge those parts. We just allow them to tell us that they're present, and we'll try listening to what they have to say. So they're asking me now if you want to take a piece of paper, maybe you start writing things that are blocking you. And they could be thoughts, they could be, I don't believe I can achieve this. I don't believe I have gifts. I don't believe that I can shift my emotional connection to my partner. I don't believe I can let go of this trauma, whatever it is that maybe is in resistance. Write all of those things down. Take a moment to do that. Don't rush it. Just allow your heart to tell you, because you know already what those things are. I'm just putting a website here if you need anything. I'll put my website in the chat for anyone that would love to connect with me in any capacity. So once you have this information that's written there, and maybe some other things will come later, that's okay. You're going back into your heart and you're saying like, okay, heart, if I have this beautiful divine connection always with my higher self, with God, with source, what is the biggest dream that I have that's going to make me feel excited and at peace in my heart? Like, what is it that I truly want to experience? Don't let the other part of you tell you that's not possible. Just try to put it on the side for now. We're going to do a clearing of it, just so you know. And just, I want to see if you're able to connect. And if you want to share anything in the chat, you can. It's, up to you. Breathe in and out, and let your heart or your guides, your angels, whoever that's around you, show you the best vision of what it is that you want to do. Maybe you'll hear words, or maybe you'll just have a feeling. And once you know, you get a thread, just start writing on a different piece of paper, please, because that one you'll keep. And write it as a present tense. I am living in X place with X person. I experience this. I feel this way. And just allow your heart to speak to you. And if you can't, it's okay. Just let me know. If your mind is too busy judging or speaking. So continue writing that, because it doesn't have to be very long. Sometimes we want to be very specific. I would say if you're not sure what you actually want, because, if you want a partner, you want to write what they want, what you want, how you want to feel with them. That's more precise than actually giving like physical traits of this person, if that makes sense. All right, so I'll continue on. Now I'm going to ask you to put aside those two pieces of paper, and we're going to invite beautiful energy. So close your eyes. We're going to invite, there's a beautiful divine color that of your choice. It will be different for all of you, that comes from source, from God, from the universe, whatever you believe in. And it will come like a wave of new energies that will help you cleanse the parts of you that do not believe that you're worthy of your big dreams, that you're able to get there, that you have the resources, that things that you don't know could unfold, that you could have support that you don't even think that could actually happen for you. So any part of you in resistance to your dreams, we bring them into a pocket of energy in front of us. So we don't want it in our energy body in front. Try to breathe in, and when you breathe out, push this energy outside of you, and sense and feel that this stream of light you're receiving comes and enters your higher 3 chakras on top of your head, and it will kind of swirl around you and within you to detach this energy from limiting you. If there's any entities, any programs, any blocks on any levels, anything that could refrain you from seeing the truth of the divine co-creator you are with God, with source, with the universe, we're releasing them now. If you're not used to my light language, just allow these frequencies to help you let go with ease. Sayanara koshua. Shimaraye nazi rukuraye maka imaya ze rayanatia. Sense and feel this energy coming, and it wants to go inside your brain so that new threads of light can be built upon you being the co-creator of your life. So anything that was actually saying like looping, right? It's always going to be the same and it never works for me. And all of this inner chatter that was really limiting you is cleared now. Tikiaraya matayati shukuraya mataya siana. Shikare atataye juzaye nati. They're saying claim your power. Your heart is ready to bring back the light that you hold and reactivate it to a new level today. So are you ready? Are you ready to let go of any parts of you, your inner child, the trauma, anything you took from your parents, anything you took from this society, this earth, other lifetimes, other dimensions, anything that could bring you into a lower belief in yourself? Are you ready to let it go? And if your answer to this is yes, allow this light language to open your heart. It's like if you're being, those that will say yes, of course, will receive the activation like a beautiful crystalline energy, like a new crystalline energy around your heart chakra to help it expand and feel safe to be you. You will feel safe to be you, to ask for what you want because you deserve it all. Sayanarai, rutiaranaya, shikaye nasiara, ora, isaterane, rotu, ori, amapaye, shikara, ezitiaranate, ratatiarane. Breathe in and out. Allow the energies to that you are letting go to just be dissolved around you and being completely changed into this beautiful divine light. You're still in this beautiful swirling energy from source, from God, from the universe, and it is containing you in this higher frequency. And it's not that you're going higher, it's you're letting go of weights so that you can reach the level where you're supposed to be. Okay, so like just allow I'm sensing a bit of like movement in your heart chakra. Just allow the energy to unfold. I ask beautiful divine feminine energies to come and place hands on your heart so that you feel that you're really worthy of this energy. You're not taking anything from anyone by being wealthy. You're not taking anything from anyone by being in a loving relationship. You're not taking anything from anyone when you're happy, when you're joyful, when you feel fulfilled. So just allow the hands of the beautiful divine feminine being in front of you to help you melt away any fear of being seen, or any fear of succeeding in your own way in life, any fear of being this beautiful heart space that's open. Rai mataya tia, rai nokosh otaya, siasha, shiamaye, kuraya, shema, aziana, radia, rayani, rayamaya. Beautiful. You're receiving so many beautiful codes. If you feel like you need to cry, if you feel like you need to like breathe slowly, just anchor these energies in. Stay open. All of these energies, they were always around you. You're just opening more to receive what is yours. Beautiful. Now I want you to sense that you can bring your inner child in your heart. Most people that follow me are women, so I'm gonna say she, but it could be a he. So tell her that you love her. Tell her that you will never let her in the dark, that you will always bring her with you in the projects that you envision, that you will make sure that she feels safe, that you are there to support her emotionally, physically, that she is contained in this mothering energy from you. You don't need anyone else but yourself to love your inner child. You need to be connected to her. You need to know when she's triggered, when she's scared, when she's having deep emotions, and allow her to come closer within your heart, to be filled of this beautiful loving frequency, nurturing frequency that you hold now. Tiarayemakua purayan rati si siamaya kustuk orayeti rata ini ratakatoroya shu ay 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 zizaye narai turoye shayi. Breathe in and out. Allow her to feel happy, safe, and genuinely content to be with you, to have a space in your heart. Beautiful. If there is any other part of you, maybe you're in a critique, maybe there's a parent voice inside of you telling you that you can't do that, you're not smart enough, not good enough, whatever it is, bring this part in. You bring this part that's complaining, that's judging in your heart. Your love can alchemize any blocks. Remember that. Love this part so that it melts away, so that it remembers the power that you hold, that none of your stories from the past can dictate who you are now and who you will be. Sukurayamaka, imikatitiarania, shikimatsayatara, yeyatiatatataya. Breathe in and out. Allow the energies to move. Now feel that you're embodying a lot more of the energies that you had come in within you now, anchored into all cells of your body, all of your chakras, and feel that you're connecting now to your vision, to your big dreams that for this new moon in Pisces today you want to manifest, or any time that you want to manifest. You could redo this exercise, of course. Okay, so bring this image, this vision you had. When you're ready, open your eyes, and I'm sure you're going to have more energies that you want to share. So do you want to add more beautiful colors to your vision? Is there any other parts that now you see possible for you? Sense and feel the energies there, and add the energy that you hold just this moment to this manifestation. This is the feeling of you believing in you. So just take a moment to write whatever else is coming through. And if you want to, start over because you're like, oh my God, like it has completely changed, it's okay too. Whatever feels right. Giving you a minute. All right. You might not have completely finished. If you haven't, continue later. But what we're going to do, and it's okay even if you write later, I'm going to bring you back into meditative space now. Come inside your heart and know that everything that you want to manifest will manifest in the best way for you. See the help energetically you're receiving from the universe, from your guides, from your higher self, from source, from God, for this specific manifestation that you're coming into. You're going to enjoy life more. You're going to experience more beauty, more abundance, more levels of you feeling fulfilled. Sense and feel how true it is. There's no difference between you right now and your dream. Your dream is actually a part of your puzzle. It's just the perfect way of continuing on, and you will have other dreams and other dreams and other dreams. Know that the universe is supporting you, the God and your guides and source are all supporting you in creating what you want, because now you've aligned in your heart with this vision. So this vision is like, if you see yourself as maybe energy now, sense and feel that the energy of your dream, the energy in your heart, the energy in your aura, all of it is the same energy. There's no more differences. So you've shifted. You are ready for it to happen. Of course, now, once it's written, we don't overthink it. What we do is, okay, I know I'm supported. I'm going to place a beautiful crystal I love on top of it, maybe a crystal grid around it, and whatever has to happen will happen, because I created from my heart space, from a place of alignment, because I believe in myself now. So breathe in and out. Allow all of the energies that you have anchored and activated within you to be anchored in your earth star chakra below the soles of your feet, creating beautiful roots to share this energy with the planet. Go deep inside of the earth's heart, connect to her heart, allow her energy to fill you of unconditional love and nourishment. Whatever you need, she has. Energetically, she can share it with you. Allow her to love you as much as now you can allow yourself to love yourself. And when we say that, it's about loving every part of yourself, even those that are suffering and hurting and everything. Breathe in. Bring more love into you, more of this Gaia grounding energy as well. Anchor her energy in your earth star chakra below the soles of your feet, both of your legs filled with her energy, your root chakra, your sacral. Breathe. Then your solar plexus and your heart. Breathe. We're gonna do today the chakra, the throat chakra, and the alta major in the back, because for a lot of us this week has been a bit intense. Bring the love of Gaia around your neck. You are safe to be you now. Breathe. And then your third eye and your crown. Breathe again. And then sense that all of the energy of Gaia is feeling the whole of your aura. You're feeling grounded and aligned. When you're ready, open your eyes. Let me know how you feel. Let me know if you feel that this energy was supporting you, how you feel about this new moon, this month. It is going to be intense energetically. But if you connected what we just did today about your dream, about this frequency that you hold, that, you know, there's going to be so much more calm within you. This month, if you're redirected, see it as a gift, even if at first it might not feel that way. You're welcome. If you want support until Sunday, I have 50% off on my astrology readings, on my astro healing. So it's a session reading, and then the other one is healing and my healing session. And now I have a business vision new session that I'm offering, and it's going to be amazing, because if you're a spiritual entrepreneur and you want to know what's next for you, this is like a very deep channeling plus healing session that I offer. It's like all in one. And I'm starting again my mentorship now one-on-one. So if you're wanting to start your own spiritual business, or review the one that you have to make it in, maybe go in a different direction, and you want to support along the way, I'm here. You can look at my website for all the info. For the discounted session, please message me directly, and we'll look into that. All right, beautiful. So hope that you feel better than when you started this recording and this live. Remember that you're loved. Remember that even if there's lots of energies moving, and that we feel like we don't know where we're heading, you don't always have to understand with your mind. Allow the universe to work its magic through you. Pisces energy is that. We don't control. We're like a fish. So even if you try to like grab it with your hands, it's gonna go. But allow yourself to go deep into the shadow if you need to cry, to let those emotions out, and also allow yourself to go high and be guided. You're going to have so much insight. Pisces is also your guide speaking to you in forms that are like the veil is very thin right now. So allow yourself to enjoy that. I'm glad you're feeling better. Beautiful. All right, lovely souls. So message me if you need anything, and I'll talk to you very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, beautiful souls.